Hello, viewer. Today, we're going to take down that last bit of plaster block wall. In order to do that, obviously I've got to remove all our tools and probably that stack of wood, which is annoying, and the metal trolley and the two strimmers. So I'll just get on with moving things and then bashing, shoveling it into the wheelbarrows and then taking it outside to get rid of the rubble, like I did last time. All right, you know the drill. Anything which is small, I'm going to take over to the other place and cut up for firewood. As I mentioned, this beam isn't brilliant. It's on the support there. It's on the support there. So I know it's not resting on the brick wall there, but I'm thinking about the other support at the far end that's just at the top of where the stairwell reveal is, the cavity. Just to be prudent, I'm going to go and put an acro prop to support that, just in case. Right, so we've got a steel support supporting that beam, which is against the far wall over there. Time to beat up some plaster. Well, that opens it up a bit. You can see the acro prop I put in. It may be helping, who knows? Certainly, it's not going to risk anything more for me. I'm going to bash up these blocks to make them a bit smaller so that they fit in the wheelbarrow easier. Sorry about that. So there's still ceiling tongue and groove up on that final panel. So it's 1, 2, 3. The fourth panel still has tongue and groove. That's got to come down. It's got these 8 centimetre by 10 centimetre joists going across. And above that, you've got chipboard as the flooring upstairs. So that needs to go as well. In essence, all of what are being used as joists for the first floor, all of the joists are going, and they'll be replaced with thicker pine ones, treated pine ones, and then we'll put a floor down upstairs once we've done the rinse, so it doesn't leak anymore. Also, that wall there, it's all been rendered with cement. So it's been tagged. So all of the moisture is just seeping up through the cement. You can just about see a sort of a damp bloom at the bottom there. So I've got my trusty compressor over there, and I've got an air chisel. And at some point, that'll be a task, taking off all of that cement render. What's underneath, we don't know. I suspect it'll be a stone wall, possibly pointed with lime, which would be nice. And if it is, it'll probably just need repointing, and then we can probably leave it as a stone line pointed wall once the room is done. Front wall, back wall, end wall, they may need to be insulated, and cables and pipes run behind the plasterboard. We'll see. Anyway, that's it for the moment. I shall think about the next thing, which will probably be upstairs for the next video. Don't forget, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Anyway, bye for now. So having loaded the car up with scrap wood and busted down the remains of that wall, here is what we have, a pile of rubble. Now, over here, we have a tin corrugated iron thing over the top of the old septic tank, which is not suitable anymore. It's been condemned. So that's probably one of those onion ones, buried onions. So when Digger Man comes to do the septic tank and all of the garden resurfacing and the soakaway field, one of his other jobs is to dig this out and fill it with that rubble and the other rubble up the other end, any rubble we can find really, fill into that hole and make it good. So that's where we are. On to the next job.